Hello, and welcome back to Lufia 5 for the Savior. Let's load up our file. When we last left off, we had completed, I believe, the Dark Cave dungeon. We're at the heal squares, which usually indicates that there's a boss coming up. Cleared basically every enemy in here. Found some pretty good treasure, but nothing can compete with the goods we got from the casino as far as weapons go. Oh, you can hear something. Some evil force, probably in the center of this room. Doesn't mean we're not going to check around the outskirts first. Whoa! Yikes. Is this death? Are we fighting death? Big damage. Attack power up on death. Let's trick our characters out. If he's going to go for an attack heavy strategy, so are we. He's drained. He's drained us. But, ooh, as long as we don't miss. I can say, but we're doing fine. We're going to be okay. Lich. He continues to drain our HP. But stronger should counteract that. Yeah, we're fine. Get Rudai's HP back up into the 400 range. Oh, jeez. Yikes. Okay, I think we're going to be fine. We might be at a point in this fight where we can just kind of mash our way through it. Occasionally healing, but mostly mashing. Those critical hits are insane for Selena. Giving her the whip makes her effectively the strongest attacker on our team. He's rebuffing himself, so we got to be on the lookout for that. But yeah, no, Selena, it's not even worth investing her turns. Whoa, Rudai broke the 999 barrier as far as damage goes. Clearly that is not a soft cap. You can do more than 3 digits of damage. That's odd. The battle music didn't change for winning that fight. Get them. Oh no. 14 seconds? What's this timer? Is this the timer between battles? We're going to heal up everybody here just in case. We just need to leave. I don't see where we leave. Oh. And we can't leave. So what, do we have to fight that Death Scythe guy and then we have to find him again? Is that what's going on here? We only have a limited amount of time to find him in the dark room? Well, now I know this guy's not too much of a challenge. Unless we miss consistently. He's not too much of a challenge. I think we can just keep fighting him. Killing him. And then searching the room for the actual boss. He's invested in his attack power. Going all out with the double trick. Could use some characters that don't miss. That'd be nice. Agility up. I don't know if that increases his TP charging by much. When my agility goes up, I don't seem to charge up turns much faster. Just a little bit faster, but not much faster. He's using an ultimate instant death attack. Unfortunate. Let's bring her back up. He's tricking a third time. Just keep swinging. We know we'll go down. Oh, ouch. Should probably heal. Boost. Oh no, instant death on Cameron. Missed. Okay. Boost X. And then back to swinging. We know we're close to taking him down. Yep, we got him. Alright, no experience gained. But a whole lot of those little specter things flying away. No. Oh, there's one. Okay, the timer in battle doesn't seem to appear. So, is this the actual boss, or do we have to fight a lot of them? Ha ha ha, miss. Got him. 1 out of 8. Okay, so there are a bunch of them. They all spread out every time we kill death. And then we just scour the room looking for these guys. How did I not see any of them my first round? I'm not sure. Oh, Rudai's down. Nope, missed. Okay. So these guys aren't too scary with a full party of 4. They don't have a lot of HP. They're not dropping any experience. 2 of 8. And now we have to fight the combined version again. I wonder if he'll be weaker now that we've killed 25% of his allies. I would guess not. He's already pretty weak. By the way, it is the next day. And it's early. Couldn't sleep. Lufia on the mind. Among other things, of course. But I'm on holiday. So I've got free time. I might as well do what I want to do. And I want to get through this. Not just because I want to see what happens in the story, but I also want to see where the story ends. And that's a weird feeling to have about an RPG. A lot of people say, you know, I play in Persona 5, I'm enjoying the day-to-day, I never want it to end. I'm sort of in that ground that's in the middle where I like that there's a lot going on here. I wonder if those spots down there that I've already checked, if there's potential for these shadow figures to go into those spots. Yeah, okay, I saw one down there. So it looks like even though I've cleared an area, it can still be repopulated by these shadows. So I'm going to have to basically pick a section of the map that I can get through in 15 seconds and keep checking that section over the course of 15 seconds. This is an interesting boss. Like I said, I want to know where this game is going. Come on, dude. Dude. I want to know where this game is going. I also want to know how it gets there. You know, don't get me wrong. I want to know how things come together. But I do want to see if this actually ties the series up, or if this leaves room for another sequel in the future. Then again, Lufia 1 sort of tied things up pretty neat and tidy. Lufia 2, which most people, I assume, more people I should say, I assume have played. Lufia 2 opens up the gates for Lufia 1. So it doesn't tie the story. It doesn't reach a satisfying conclusion. Because the prequel, or I should say the sequel, is already out. And it was just a prequel. This is a true sequel in every sense. It pushes the story a little farther. It pushes game systems a little farther. But also, story-wise, it's a sequel, chronologically. 2 more to go. Okay. We'll fight death again. Why not? And with only 2 shadow monsters left to fight, I don't know if I'm going to be able to bump into them right away. If when he breaks up, I'm going to be able to tell that the shadows are going to the north or going to the south. Hopefully I can kind of track them, track the sprites in the dark square, figure out where I need to go next. It does seem like he's getting weaker. They went north. Oh, right there. Went north, but not very far. And this leaves us with one more shadow monster. Instant death? Miss. We're getting lucky. One more. Four, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I didn't find him. Where is death? Okay. We're against the left wall, so it's probably going to go to the right. And the only question is, do I go right and up or right and down? And yes, he's getting a lot weaker. Down. Here he is. Okay. This should complete the boss fight. Unless there's a second phase. Which they have done in this game. So it wouldn't be out of the question. The confusion status is no good for a character that can hit the entire party. Mind me just taking a drink of coffee. It is quite early. Okay, yep. The shadow, the darkness barrier is gone. We got a shadow gem. I did see a statue of the shadow gem in here. Got some experience. Is this what the priest was talking about? Let's take a look around this room just to see if I missed anything. It appeared to be a patterned room, pretty straightforward. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I obviously missed. Nothing in the middle area. Let's take a look at that shadow gem. Here it is. Jet black gem. As far as I know, there's no reason to continue exploring this dungeon. The pillar with the shadow gem, I can't imagine it's going to do anything. But I'm here. I've cleared all the monsters out, and I can see now. So let's just give the dungeon a quick walkthrough to make sure I didn't miss anything obvious. I'm not seeing any hidden paths in the walls. I'm not seeing any bombable walls that I missed. These are the things I'm looking for right now. I don't want to do this puzzle again. Pretty sure up there was just a chest that I've already gotten. I don't want to do this puzzle again. Luckily I don't have to, because I'm going in the other direction. There's a chest. There's a shadow gem. And I missed it. But how do I get to it? Am I going to need, like, is a shadow gem a teleporting item and I need to get it turned in and then come back for that item? Because I'm not seeing any passable walls here. Bomb it. Pull it. No. Trap's not going to do anything. Nothing. Nothing. Huh. Well, I'm confused. I don't see a walking path in the wall. There's 2 shadow gem pillars. I wonder if I have to come back for this. I'm going to assume I have to come back for it. Let's tell the priest that I got the shadow gem. I can't imagine the shadow gem is going to open up this gate. It doesn't make sense. What kind of key would this be? It's gotta be that this is a bad guy. I'm giving the shadow gem to the bad guy. We haven't heard a peep out of Teika for this entire journey. I'm still suspicious of her. To just show up out of nowhere. Very odd. I can feel it. You found the source, haven't you? It appears to all be trapped within this pitch-black gem, previously held by a malicious spirit of some kind. Would you permit me to have a better look at it? No. Why do the characters never say no? You know? Give it to me. No. Most interesting. A jewel of pure darkness. Overwhelming power lies within. This much is true. While darkness has its place, it must be tamed. Please allow me a night with this gem, and I shall work to exorcise it of its evil. Worry not, as I will return it to you in the morning. Furthermore, you shall wake to the cathedral's bell, and passage to the primal lands will be made yours. Huh. Please get some rest, you'll need it. Okay. I guess we're heading to the inn, where there will probably be a scene with Teika. Are all humans quite so unobservant? What's the matter, Asa? I do not care for the way that priest's eyes lit up upon seeing that jewel. The only character with any common sense. It's one of many things I've not liked since you've come to Uea. Even just breathing the air here feels wrong. What are you saying, Asa? I am uncertain, but I feel that we're heading towards something awful. As of yet, we still haven't seen any of the Sinistral's handiwork here on Uea. It's a wonderful break from the chaos of Farai. Cam, she seems really distressed. Don't discount her feelings. I think maybe it'd be best to just relax for a while tonight. Asa, let's head to the inn. Perhaps the battle with Amon took more out of you than you thought. With the absence of another choice, I suppose that it'll have to do for now. See, we could have prevented whatever future calamity is going to befall us if we had just listened to the elf. Sorry, everyone. I'm a little anxious to end this journey before anyone else gets hurt. The sooner we find our next enemy, the better. Cameron, a word? Of course. Let's get settled in at the inn first. I bet Rudai is also going to be like, because I'm evil, I know that guy's evil. Sorry for the wait. Teika's finally asleep. Celine is well. How are things between you two? She appears to have mostly put my actions on Farai behind her. Something that isn't quite as easy for myself. The things I did, they hurt others. But even still, I didn't particularly regret it. I don't particularly regret it. I've become much more powerful than I was. I love that feeling. Just as much as I always did in my life as Idura centuries ago. And rediscovering my past self and the ensuing blend with my newer self, I've continued to become something different. Yet, I still wish to build my power. But now, it isn't just purely for me. It's to ensure I can defend her. It's funny. I always felt weaker having rejoined all of you. I already feel weaker having done said thing. But I readily welcome it if it means being with her. Likewise, a similar change has occurred in yourself. I'm not sure I follow. Now that you found Teika, she's the only person on your mind. It's made you blind to everything else. Like that evil priest. You are so stupid, Cameron. Our respective loves do not impede our goals, Rudai. We're still moving forward. Perhaps. And what if you were to lose her? That won't happen. It already happened once. You shut your dirty mouth, Rudai. I would be devastated. Rudai, where are you going with this? The fate of the world cannot teeter on the love or life of one woman. You must understand this, yes? You are unable to save Ardia, and we've all seen how much that's affected you. So could you continue your fight against evil, even in the loss of a loved one? Could you? What's going on, you two? We're discussing the plan for tomorrow. Could you do it a bit quieter? We just finished. Is everything alright? I heard yelling. Yeah, everything's fine. Sorry about waking you. Cam. You know you can tell me anything. Tell me your secrets, your plans. Tell me where you stash your nice weapons. You can tell me. I'm trustworthy. I'm so glad to have found you safe. But now I fear every minute that we spend together could be our last. I've promised you that I'll keep you safe, and I mean that. But what if it should come at the cost of my own life? Of course, I mean, I'd sacrifice myself for you in a heartbeat. But I don't want us to be apart. I want to go back to Taisumi and back to the way things were. Regis, Kane, Naya, and you. Where the only harm that could come to any of us would be within the confines of the arena. But the fighting isn't done. There's still at least 2 more of those awful beings, and thus, this dream is just that. A dream. That's definitely a lot to take in. But I need you to know, you aren't in this alone. All these friends you've got, these friends, they've got your back. Not to mention all the ones you told me about that you made along the way. Ryan, Lily, Yasu, Princess Mila, and of course, the most important characters to the story, Milka and Jaren. This isn't a burden for you alone. It's true that any of us could pass at any moment. But I believe I speak for everyone in saying they'd be happy knowing they're part of saving this world. Half the world, actually, because supposedly the other half is gone. Not that I would know anything about that. Oh, see, I knew she's not trustworthy. Nah, she didn't say that. I've missed you so much, Teika. With this scene, I'm starting to think Teika might be legit. And it's the priest that's the evil being. Thanks for always being there for me. Cameron. First time I've called you Cameron. Usually it's just Cam. But this is super serial. Super duper serious. I don't know. I still don't trust Teika, but the priest is obviously up to no good too. He's gonna suck all the darkness off that gem and become an evil super being himself. Okay. We shall pass. The way to the primal lands has opened. Once you have passed through, the gates will close behind you. I greatly suggest that you come to the church and pray with me for your safety, and to make any necessary preparations for your journey. Ha! I'd almost forgotten. Let me return the gem to you. Do take good care of it, won't you? Is it no longer a black gem? Is it now just like a regular gem? It's still the shadow gem, but is it a fake? Did he give us a shady reproduction? Let's go, everyone. He gave us back the shadow gem. It's the same, apparently. Well, we didn't make enough money to buy everything that this shop has to offer. No, this shop actually isn't the one that we needed to buy stuff from. It was the spell shop in the other town. We're fine there. We're fine with this stuff. No, maybe the spell shop is in this town. Yeah, it's across the bridge here. It is not. That's a dragon shrine. Where we will be taking back a dragon egg. Almost forgot. Yes, that's one of my eggs. Return it to me at once. You'll be granted life-giving miracles for your 5th wish. No choices, just miracles. Times 3. Which, let's be honest, is not that great. Not really what I was hoping for. Let's go back. No, the spells were in the other town, I think. No, they're here. They're here. They're here. The spells are here. We could go with a little Cure Rally. I wish it showed you which spells you've already bought. Did I already pick up Boost X? Let me check. Yeah, I got Boost X, I got Rally X. And I got Trick, Boost Rally, Strong. We could go with Stronger for Asia. No reason not to pick it up. Okay. Strong and Stronger. Probably not going to use Stronger very much, but it's nice to have. Boost Rally, Flash Escape, Trick. We got Cure. Okay, I think... No, you know what? It was the offensive spells that she was missing. Perish for everybody. And Ice Valk. Let's get Ice Valk. Just in case. Probably not going to use it much. Especially with her great, amazing Super Whip. That completely changes her character class. What does Ice Valk cost? 30. So it's got to be a hit everybody with Ice Magic that is better than Blizzard. For an enemy that's weak to ice, that might make sense. Still have the teleporter square that doesn't do anything. So we're going to be back here at some point. Let's talk to the priest. Please get some rest. You'll need it. Record. Okay. Well, we beat the boss. We got the gem. We don't know what the preacher did to it, but he did something to it. And now we can go farther west. So let's just do that. Why would we not? You'll be unable to return through the gate once it's closed. Will you proceed? Note, you will have a chance to return to these areas at a later time. Okay. There's a weird tree. A weird tree. Did anyone else see that? Hello? Is someone there? It looked to me like a sheep. Let's follow it quickly. What is that thing? It looked kind of cute. Keep after it. It ran over the wall. Did you see that? It ran through the wall. Not fair. so quick? It's got to run out of places to hide eventually, right? What's got it so scared? I'm checking behind all the trees, but I'm not seeing it. Down there? No. Oh, there it is. Hey there, little guy. It's a cloud. Oh, it's like a little cloud. Sure is a skittish little thing. Is it a capsule monster? In Lufia 2, there was a hidden fifth party member who was always a monster that you could recruit and feed. It seems to have taken a liking to you, Acia. I see. That sounds terrifying. I'm sorry, but he's trying to talk to that thing. It's not a thing. It's a moose. Moose. It's a moose. A moose? Yes, a long extinct breed of monster that once lived among both elves and humans. It doesn't look very extinct to me. Perhaps they survived out here undisturbed in the primal lands. But it's so empty here. Maybe it's the last of its kind? There's more of you? So you can talk to it? It's more about listening and reading energy waves, but I suppose the answer is yes. It says it needs our help. Do we really have to? Of course we'll help it. We're supposed to follow it. Okay, so you got a little house here. So all these little homes must belong to the Moose then? Yes. It says this is the village of Fumberg. Okay, so if memory serves, and again, forgive me, it's been a long time, several decades, in fact, since I've played Lufia 2, but I believe the first capsule monster you got in the game looked kind of like this cloud, and it was called Fumi. And you could rename them, but I believe its default name, at least in the English release, was Fumi. And it had attacks like Fumi Punch, and I don't remember, like Fumi Kick, and I don't something like that. So this is the village of Fumberg. Fumberg. Ah, yes. And this is Fumbi, the chief's son. Oh my gods. They have names too? Oh, stop it, Rudai. I think it's adorable. It's wonderful to meet you, Fumbi. Fumbi says that his tribe was attacked while foraging in the hills to the south of the village. There are 14 villagers unaccounted for, and he believes that they are all still in the hills, and likely in great danger. And furthermore, his father is among their number and carries the key to the shrine leading to Larshk. So, we're stuck helping these little clouds to get out of the primal lands? Rudai, come on, they need our help. At this point, I'm almost hoping for some sinistral intervention. Key or not, we're here to help. Fumbi, who apparently has decided that we are worthy of helping him. We'll get them all back safe, despite the fact that they might already be dead. You found one of 15 mooses. Moose. Something's going on there. I wonder if as we find them, they open up like a shop, an inn, I don't know, something like that, so that we can recover while we're here in the primal lands. Okay, so there's nothing in the primal lands except for this mountain, this little hut, Old Chapel. Weary travelers, please rest. Okay, so this is going to be our heal and save spot for the time being. There's the mountain I should probably go up. And here's the teleporter shrine. The primal shrine. And this is the door that's locked. Yes. Okay. This one's locked too? What's the matter now? It appears we found ourselves another locked shrine. Oh no! Oh no! Does that mean we're trapped here in the Primal Lands? If only the ancient shrine doors weren't magically protected. I'd like to ring whoever created these damn things. I'd actually prefer you didn't bring such harsh words against my ancestors, thank you. Of course the elves built them. They're untrustworthy. You die. So what now? There must be a way to get back through the gate, right? Maybe someone in Branth or Tram can help. I looked for any sort of return path once we passed through, but unless someone brought climbing gear, I'd say we're out of luck. We'll find a way forward. Don't give up hope. We already know the way forward because we found the little village. Probably sequence broke that a little bit. But that's fine. Behemoth Hills. For a second there, I actually thought, uh-oh, we're trapped. This giant tree's in the way. But it is not. Those stairs just kind of blend in. Found a regain. See, it looks like you can jump on these spots, but perhaps that's just strange looking grass. I heard what sounded like a teleportation. That pillar. It's the dark gem. It looks like the shadow gem. I can feel it calling out for you. Calling out for it? You can feel that? Try pointing the gem in its direction. Are you sure that's a good idea? I see no other choice forward. Perhaps it will open the path. Shadow gem has now become a usable item. It's number 7. I'm guessing it teleports me to the pillar. Just a guess. There's a Fumi Cloud. Got in first. These guys have a lot of HP, but since we're hitting the entire group, shouldn't pose too much of a problem. 260. That might be the most experience we've gotten from a single fight. Flumby. The Fumberg item shop has opened. Awesome. So we got access to items pretty early on. But it looks like we're stuck using the gem. Let's try it out. Yep, it does teleport you. What just happened? Weren't we on the other side of this hole? It appears to be some variant on teleportation based on the polarity between the two gems. It's fascinating. I've never seen something quite like this before. Regardless, I'm sure it will prove useful. Let's keep moving. So there's another gem we can teleport to, or we can head up here. And I feel like heading up is the choice. Maybe not. Let's go back first. And then down. And teleport over and collect a chest. Okay, so it was the correct path. Down was the correct path to collect all the items and get all the treasures. This is better all around, so we will take that. We have a shade hat. Can she? She cannot. Okay. Meow. First area clear. Meow. bombable wall. Do you see it? Top left. Back attack. Got in first. Snakes and stone snakes. The enemies are having HP pools that are a little bit prohibitive, but so far no real danger. X magic. I don't see. No, okay, we can actually teleport up cliffs as well. That's neat. There's a jump spot, which leads to the bombable wall. Back attack. Got in first. Apparently there's some kind of ice snake here. So we got rock snakes, we got fire snakes, we got ice snakes. There we go. Lots of HP on these guys. Another nearly 200 experience. That seems to be the trend. There are no enemies that apparently give you more experience despite progressing in the story. Which once again means that you can grind to like level 99 off the enemies that you're going to be fighting early on in the game. Did not get a first attack in this time. Which means we might be taking damage from all three snakes. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits. Or at least 3 attempted hits. And 4 attacks on us. I guess the reason you can't grind early on is you don't have the characters that you're going to be using for the entire game. But Cameron and Rudai, you can level them up quite powerful early on. We can go up there with our gem, but let's go down here and bomb this wall first. We can teleport back up top, which we might have to do, depending on what's in here. There's a gem. A gem pillar, I guess I'll call them gem pillars. There we go. Let's heal up. Oh, there's a bomb. I think I can get up there from here. Correct. And there's another Fumi. Frumpo. 3 of 15. I'm not sure, but I'm going to guess that you're required to get at least the chief. Or the village mayor. I think they called him a chief. There we go. As for the rest of the Fumis, I'm not sure if you're... Oops. Come on. Switch your item. Bomb. It's so much faster just to use the keys. We'll just use the keyboard. It might be required to get all of these. Oh. Big dragon guy. Got in first. I'm not sure if swinging the sword made that happen or if that's because of a side attack. But then again, I haven't been swinging at the enemies very often, so it could be a thing in the engine. Not sure. Take down this enemy. If this is a dragon, I wonder if Cameron's weapon will do massive damage because it is an anti-dragon weapon. Whoa. He looks like a stegosaurus. Nope, it's a dinosaur, not a dragon. No massive damage. Anti-dragon boost from, at least from the amount of damage numbers I'm seeing. Still, 300 isn't anything bad. He did not give a lot of experience. So he was not even a mini boss. It was just a large enemy. Fumble. 4 of 15. No new shops or like spell shop, weapon shops have opened. Just the item shop. Do I want to fight this thing? Yeah, why not? The enemies aren't giving us too much trouble. We could use the money. There's no reason not to take these fights. Ow. Ouch. Okay. Another 200 experience. Heal up. Level 69. We are becoming quite strong. Hard to believe we started the game at level 1. A snake. Can I get a back attack on him? No. Fire and ice snakes. I guess at this point our weapons aren't elemental, so it doesn't really seem to have much effect on our damage output, whether we're fighting fire or ice enemies. Heal up. Okay. So this dark gem is coming in quite handy. There's a door to our right and a door up. Let's check the side path first. Take a peek. We have a lion protecting a chest and a teleporter that is not one way. We can always come back. We'll fight the lion. Got in first, somehow. The lion was standing guard, yet we still managed to surprise him. Lazy lion. 1 down. 2 down. We'll take the chest. Life pot. I believe I've been giving those to Asia. Because she needs the HP far more than we do. Why is the dark, or the shadow gem, so far down? That's odd. It's not put in your inventory in the same spots as the other items are, which makes me think it's a temporary item that we're not going to have forever. Is that the case? I don't know. I'm just looking for context clues. Ouch. Taking down my primary attacker, Selena. Putting her to sleep. Secondary primary attacker. And third, Redai has the strength, has the hit everybody weapon, but the ladies are just doing too much damage for him to keep up with. Let's go ahead and heal. 669 max HP. Okay. Outside? It is outside. Bomb this open. Is that a newt? It's some kind of weird mutant gecko thing. Take him out. No problem. Very little HP. Or very little XP, I should say. Secret wall that does not have a different color. Fumby. That makes me a little nervous because it's pure black. There's not like a color differentiation in this walking path, which makes me think I should be checking the cave walls in other rooms for hidden paths. Nothing obvious around here. Let's gem it up. Glad we took the side path first. Nothing hidden. Oh, there's something hidden right here. Look at this. And it's a long path, too. Gets me to the chat. Fuamba? 6 of 15. What were you doing in the chest? And that means that was not optional to find that hidden path. Were there any things on the floor that kind of gave it away? Doesn't look like it. Nah, maybe these mushrooms, but I don't know. I guess because you can see that there's something down there, you should be thinking maybe there's a path to it, but that's a stretch. What do we have here? Spikes. Move the blocks to match what you seek. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Our bowl is going to charge us. But we got in first. Lots of misses going on here. One more attack. Yeah, one more attack. 150 and 150. I don't see anything bombable. Another charge from the bowl. Lots of black space. Is there going to be a hidden entrance into this dark area? I'm not seeing one. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Out we go. There's a spike wall. Teleporter? No. I don't see any way to teleport over there. So let's try the other staircase. Huh. Interesting. How about this way? Giant plant and a bunch of smaller plants. We'll take down the smaller plants first. Heal up. Well, I should probably heal Selena a little bit more. 4 of them. They can do a number to us. Oh my gosh, look at the bottom. The background layer disappeared on our battle placards down there. Interesting bug. And the color has disappeared from our menu. It came back. Huh. Well, I've seen the menu open up blue a couple of times. I've never noticed an in-fight sprite glitch. It must come from fast forwarding and slamming on the A button too much. Not giving the game time to load up the color palette before I'm already menuing my way through it. Interesting little bug. Okay. Well, I guess we can completely avoid that plant if we so choose. So that was a choice. Either fight the big plant or fight a bunch of little plants. I'm just checking for any hidden paths or tunnels. Not seeing anything that looks suspicious. The screen isn't scrolling any farther left. Let's fight the big plant as well. No reason not to. This is a sprite. that is in Doom Island in Lufia 1. It's one of the first enemies you encounter. I should say one of the first enemies you can encounter in the random battles. Lufia 1 had a random battle system where you'd be walking around a dungeon and you'd encounter an enemy. Lufia 2 used the on-field sprites, like this game does, where you bump into enemies and you can see the random encounters. X potion. And nothing. Okay. We heal up a little bit. Didn't take much damage. There's some stairs with mushrooms all around it. And a teleporter. I bet as soon as I walk on the mushrooms, the spikes are going to come up. Alternatively, there might be a lever or a switch upstairs that lowers the spikes outside, but raises the spikes inside. Both are possibilities. Okay. So, we can push this. So let's push it and then teleport to it. Let's push onto the spikes and give it another try. A little better that time. Let's not... Okay, let's progress. I was going to say let's check the wall first, just in case that staircase was hiding a little secret. Weird gecko thing. If I recall, this guy was not too much of a challenge. Ow. Full party paralysis. Second full party paralysis. Full party paralysis again. Oh my gosh, is he gonna wipe us? There we go. Max him, finish him. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay. I thought that was gonna be an easy battle. That was a surprise. I guess that just means you should never lower your guard in here. Even the weak enemies can jump you if you're not careful. And they don't even give any experience. They give like nothing as far as experience goes. Let's just steer clear of that guy for a bit. Outside spikes are down. I want to check that one spot on the wall. But really don't want to fight that lizard again. Here we go. Nope, nothing. Okay. I'm satisfied with this. We will head in the other direction now. We've already explored these rooms and cleared them. We need the sucking magnet. There we go. And then this direction. Coffee's running low. We'll finish it off and keep making progress here. Between recordings, I'll have to go grab another cup. And a door here. A chest with a helmet. Horned helmet. A large horned helmet. The rainbow helm is doing us well as far as all of our stats go, but this will increase our defense by 20. He can equip it. It'll increase his defense by only 5, but it won't negatively impact the other stats. So let's put it on Rudai. 4 paths that are available to us. Take this path first. 5, 6 paths available to us. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of paths. This is where we branch. Stegosaurus, not going to pose a problem. Is he defending or something? Why are we doing so little damage? He must have defended. I've been fast forwarding through the text. I just assumed he was attacking and missing, but no, it looks like he was defending. But no problem. Phloem. 7 of 15. Let's stay out of the caves for now. And there's something up here? There was. Flob. 8 of 15. I thought I saw a little white streak when I was fast forwarding. Now I'm going to check thoroughly behind the trees. Okay, we'll hit here and then we'll make our way backwards. Never mind. There's a key door. So this will be our final path. Because behind the key door is likely the boss of this area. These blue crabs, man. These crabs. Ouch. If they all were to cast magic, we'd be in trouble. But with just one of the 4 hitting us with a spell, not a big deal. Let's save. We don't have the key, right? Yeah, it's locked. I'll check this room. But I think we are clear to go in the other directions first and come back to this path last. Try to make a mental note. Let's work our way to the closest door available to us. Heal up before we head in. Arrow on the ground pointing this way. That's weird. Can I bomb it? Can I magnet it? Can I? Yes, there we go. Okay. 9 of 15. And we have heal and save. Very cool. Neat trick. I'm liking the layout. This might be one of the, if not the best designed dungeons thus far that I've had the pleasure of going through. Okay, what's it say? Match all blocks to their appropriate colors. Use the blocks surrounded by lava as a guide. So angry block goes on yellow. Regular block goes on blue. Heart on red. Regular block was yellow? I wish I had a better memory. Regular block was blue. Now we're going to have to switch back and forth and back and forth. Angry block is yellow, right? Yes, angry block is yellow. How do I pull? You can't really pull in that direction. Okay. Push. Pull. Nope, this one. Push. Huh. Okay. Suck. There we go. And then I need a heart. The other one, push. Now I need a heart over there. Nope, 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 nope. Suck it back in. There we go. Huh. Like this. And push. And then... Oh, geez. How do I get the one block over? Well, shoot. I've gotten all the blocks clustered together now. But I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna... Oh, I need to suck. No, I need to push. Suck. How do I... I think in order to get this block to slide in... I wish I could push just the 2 and not the heart. I don't think that's possible. I might have to mess up my bottom row to get this. I don't know if this is the right way to go about doing this here. Push. 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 Suck. Nope, that's push. Suck. Push. Suck. Push. No. Stop, stop, stop before you mess it up even more. Okay. Think. I want the angry face down, and I want these two to switch spots. Push. Push. Suck. Oh, no. Suck. Push. Maybe. Push. I don't want to get the heart trapped over there, though. I've made it worse. I've made it worse. Suck. Suck. No. Push. I've got the angry faces all set up. They're good. I just need a heart and a block to swap. Which I can't do. I'm an idiot. Push. Why am I still sucking and not pushing? There we go. But that's still not right. That's not even close. I can't mess with those 3 blocks. They're fine. I can mess with them. I just have to mess with them this way. But I don't want to. I think they're okay. I think they're not okay, and I've made a critical error. Huh. Push. Push. Suck. Suck. Push. No. Suck. I don't want to mess up the angry faces, but maybe I have to. Another embarrassing puzzle for me. Suck. Push. Suck. Sorry for vocalizing my way through this puzzle, but it helps me think. Oh, push. That is still going to mess up the faces, though. Maybe my problem is I went and got the faces arranged first. Maybe I should have gone and got the hearts arranged first. Push. Well, now I've got the hearts arranged, but I have messed up the other things. Maybe we're getting somewhere here. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, okay, okay. No, don't start moving stuff until you think it through. Let's get this guy here. Bring it in. Push it. Push it. Pull it. Pull it. Push it. I think we got it. And then pull it. And then push it. Success. Oh my gosh. Before we leave this room, let's make sure there's no hidden paths, because if I come back, this puzzle might reset. No, there's no hidden paths. It's just this puzzle. Forward we go. Let's hope we never have to do that again. Wow. Lots of pulling and pushing blocks. Suck it and spit it. I think, though, that entire event was just to get to this and the teleporter to go up to the next floor. We'll fight the dinosaur. We already know he's not going to cause us any grief. His main turn, I guess you call it, his main move is defend. As long as he doesn't defend, we'll have him killed off in a couple of turns. If he defends, it's just going to be a longer fight, but he poses no threat to us. There we go. Pick up our cloud friend, Philpo. 10 of 15 collected. Let's teleport. There we go. I don't know why there's stairs here. They serve no function since there's a jump pad. We've got some chests. Starting with the middle, we have a slash shield. Extra attack at the cost of some speed. We'll give the attack gear to Rudai because he hits the entire group, formation, party, whatever you want to call it. Miracle. And a bracelet. Rune bracelet. There's only one character that I've found that can use bracelets. Okay. That's not bad. I think that's... No, there's two characters that can use bracelets. I was mistaken. Celine could take a huge defensive hit to get extra bit of attack power. I think we're going to pass on that. Those wooden guardians are going up and down in the same spot. Kind of want to see if I can get a back attack on this guy, which I can. A lava golem. Obviously, if we were attacking with fire elemental weapons, I think we would be doing 0 damage to these guys. But because our elements are, I believe, at this point, non-existent on our weapons, we're good. Not a lot of experience, not a lot of gold. Not worth the fight. Once again, we've gotten the stat screen where it's all blue. The tile set didn't load. There it is. I don't think there's going to be anything here, but it was worth checking. This area is now complete. The door remained open. Let's head down. Looks like we're going to be teleporting around. Any of these are fine. There's a chest. Power potion. Let's increase the strength on Rudai. He hits everybody. We love that about him. Cameron will probably end up getting the best weapon once we find Dual Blade. Usually that weapon is tied to Maxim's bloodline. So we want Maxim to have high attack because Dual Blade is such a great weapon. And you usually don't fight all the Sinistrals at once, so the multi-hit is not going to play effect in those fights. That said, I feel like, for now, at least, bloop, bloop, we'll leave and come back, just in case that matters, that I jumped down there. Now, as I was saying, for now at least, ooh, geez, was not expecting that. No, 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 okay. Am I trapped at this point? Across, another chest, okay. A sword. Thunder Sword. 100 less attack power than our Dragon Blade, but I imagine it's probably going to be better. Yeah, but it's Thunder Element, which hasn't proved to be very useful, and it's weaker than the Dark Element Sword. So that was kind of a bust. Let's see if we can teleport over there. Am I trapped on this one? Do I just have to go back the way I came? It appears that yes, I do. Okay, this is a dead end. Let's jump down here. I hear something go click, click when I do that. And search around. Yeah, I'm guessing that a bridge disappears when I jump down. No, it looks like the black orbs disappear. My mistake. The black orbs close. These pillars close up when I'm jumping down. Do they open back up here? They do, so you don't have to leave the room. Okay, don't want to go to that pillar. You probably want to go to this one. Okay, we made it across. Fumbio. 11 of 15 capsule monsters returned. What's this do? Makes the bridge. Does not open up the pillars for teleportation. Which means there's still one more path I haven't quite found yet. I like how the gems light up when you use the field ability. That's kind of a neat touch. I'm still missing a path. Whatever's going to get me to that chest. Here we go. Button. This chest. X potion. And a staircase down. To another teleportation room. Gotta say, getting a little tired of all this teleportation. Whoa, taking a long jump here. Capsule monster. Flumby. 12 of 15. Looks like we're heading back the way we came. Crab monster. I'm smashing you, I guess. Crab monster. High defense. Paralysis. You don't like to see that. Mystery pin on Asia. Get her back up because she's hitting everybody. Pinch. Pinch. Asia. Cure. Rudai because he's hitting everybody. We don't want to run into a situation where we're completely paralyzed as a party. Level 71. Wow. Silver mail. Better in some cases than the blizzard armor, but not in all. Already got a silver mail there. A little bit better agility than the metallic cloth, so we will switch it up. Let's fight this crab monster. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for in this room. I guess an exit to the south? Ow. Cameron's down. You don't like to see that. Asia's down. You don't like to see that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe these guys are still alive. Selena will not take a lot of damage from that magic, but Rudai will. Luckily, Selena is a battle heavy mage here. A battle ready mage. She can save the day all by herself. She don't need no Rudai. Let's see. Nothing. Across? Nothing. Alright. Whoa, I phased through that block to go straight to this block. Interesting. We need to go south here. There's an octopus. We'll fight him. Got in first. It's a single octopus. That's interesting. I wonder if this is like a mini boss power level enemy. Quite evasive. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god. Has he hit me 8 times? 90. So not very strong. Or not very heavy in the experience anyway. I'm not seeing anything else. We'll head over to Crab. We'll teleport past Crab. And it looks like that's the exit to the room. Still missing the key. Still missing a couple Fumis. There's a Fumi. Do I just need to push these onto the... That's too easy. It's got to be like a certain order. Let's check for hidden walls first in case there's a secret 5th switch somewhere. That was strangely simple. Is there more to this? Okay, let's read. The plaque and wall are both cracked all the way through, making the text illegible. Let's bomb. Oh! Okay, so there was a hidden wall behind the area there. We got the key. We got the Fumi. 2 more to go. We have the key. It is possible that I missed a door all the way back. Nope. 7. There we go. Straight through the middle. Nice. Sneak past that guy. Sneak around that guy. And perfect. Is there one more door that I did not go through? Not this way. Did I not go through this door? There's no enemies here, so I'm guessing I've been through here. Maybe not. Defeat the monsters in this order. 0, 2, 4, 8. Leaving the room where we respawn the monsters. Zero, 2, 4, 8. 0, 2, 4, 8. 0, 2. Snakes have 0 legs. 2, 4, 8. 0, 2. Zero on the snakes. Zero. Two. Oh, jeez. That guy's fast. But let's not fight him yet. Fight the 4-legged mob. In case Fumi interacts with the puzzle, we'll fight the octopus next. 8. Success. Spikes down. Okay. We got a ring for our troubles. A defender ring. Can't help but feel like the secret club ring is not helping us out much. Yeah, you know, let's take off the secret club ring for now. Fumbert, 14 of 15. So I think that's all of them except for whatever's behind the door. Which is probably the chief. Because I assume you can't progress without the chief. Yeah. The door was the farthest walking path. I think there were heal squares in this one. Yeah. Heal up. Save. Nobody is super close to a level. To the point where I would say, well, let's just take one more fight. Although I've killed almost every monster on the mountain, so there's not really a lot left to fight. Another save. Primal key. We're good. Let's see what we have here. What terrible manner of beast could make that sound? I've got a feeling we're about to find out as soon as we head through that door. We should make certain our preparations are in order. It almost sounded like it came from below. Tyrannosaurus? Yeah, perhaps. A T-Rex fighting a nine-tailed fox. Let's attack. Brochium's maw opens ride. Oh! A moose appears! It's stunned, Brecca. 13 remain. Okay, so this fight gets easier and easier the more of those guys that you found, it would seem. I can't imagine, having found all of them, that this enemy is going to pose much of a threat. Asia. Come back to me. Jeez. That was a bit much. His maw's open. Another Fume. Another Fumi. Enemy coming in for the assist. I should probably heal Asia back up a little bit more, but if the number of Fume are the number of turns until there's a devastating attack, I'm going to want to beat this guy before we run out of Fumes. Or Fumis. Mousses, whatever they're called. He seems pretty slow. We're getting a lot of hits in before he gets a chance to attack. We're doing about 400 per swing. 900. 3-3. 11 remain. No, let's not heal. Let's just keep attacking. I should heal. I really should heal. Give me a rally X. No, give me a boost X. And a boost. There we go. Everyone except for Selena's looking okay. But I don't want to heal because Selena is one of our heaviest hitters. Another Mousse. 10 remain. I wonder if you don't have any Mousse, if that's an instant death to everybody attack. Doesn't matter because we had plenty. We had plenty to spare. A miracle, and everybody except for Selena is getting a level. There's a nine-tailed fox. Usually these are good. I don't want to say in Japanese lore, but like not always a bad thing to have the nine-tailed fox. I believe the nine-tailed fox was the fully evolved form of the capsule monster Fumi in Lufia 2. So it was an ally in that game. No, stop. Careful, Asia. I'm in no danger. It will not harm us. What is this? Another one of your woodland friends? You freak. I mean, if you're able to see with more than just your eyes, you'd know that this too is a Mousse. But it looks completely different. How can that be? Come on, everyone. It looks scared. You're all right now. It's okay. Can I pet you? Oh, you're so soft. Cam, you gotta pet him. It trusts her. You sure this fox thing is a Mousse? I'm starting to think anything could be a Mousse. What do you think, Selena? Are you a Mousse? Oh, Ridai. Is this just a sly way of telling me you think I look adorable? Let's go with that. It'll take time, but he's really starting to sound like himself again. I'll warp us all outside. We should reunite with him, the rest of the village. We should reunite him with the rest of the village. Ready when you are, Acia. Escape. You can sense it too, can't you? Teika is pure evil, and definitely a sinistral. I mean, what? I didn't say. I wasn't thinking that. This unnatural feeling, what could it be? Is Teika actually Aram? Escape! 15 of 15 Muse. A perfect clear. What a way to end. There was a door past that drop point in the dungeon. I wonder if there's a dragon egg back there. They wish to extend their highest gratitude for our assistance to their village. We're glad to have been of service. We're kind of used to this whole helping people out thing. Can you tell that we still need the key to that shrine south of here? Yes, but could you ask them nicely instead? Hey, I'm just trying to move things along. The elder, the one we saved from that terrible creature, has agreed to give us the key. That's wonderful! Now we can finally head to Larshk. He also says that you remind him of someone he knew a very long time ago. Acia, does he have a name? I feel like I should thank him more personally. I'm sure it's Fundo or Fumbly or something equally ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Those are both really cute names, Rudai. Did you come up with both of those? Ugh. He says his name is Fumi. He is the original Fumi. Hey, Rudai. You were pretty close. Careful, you'll inflate his ego. Thank you, Fumi. It's been a pleasure to meet you. Whoever I remind you of must have felt just as lucky in having met you two. Cute. Another callback to Lufia 2. Lufia 2, subtitled Rise of the Sinistrals. Great game. Worth checking out. One of the Super Famicom, Super Nintendo's greatest hits. He would like to farther extend his thanks in finding all of the villagers. He says we should meet with him after. Alright everyone, onward to Larshk. Okay. We've been fully healed. We found everybody. Let's talk with him. 15 of 15. And he's given us a pair of nuts. Secret fruit. I believe the secret fruit is what you use to evolve the Fumis quicker. Fumberg key. There it is, secret fruit. Increase all stats by 5. Yes, please. We will take that. Cameron will take that, I should say. 15 of 15, 15 of 15. Yeah, it looks like these guys aren't going to talk with us. We've got the inn. Yes. Yes, we do. You know, I want to go back and check what's going on in that dungeon, the mountain. If I can get past that door. Just before the drop point, there was a door. Foom Pop heals the party. We'll take like 6 of them. We don't want to spend too much money here. Lots of mystery pins because those are dropping off of enemies on the world map. 15 of 15. Okay. We're going to head to this little hut and save our game. And we're going to call it here. I will meet you guys next time on the mountain just before that final door, and we'll check and see if there's any chests hidden back there. I'll probably have to clear a bunch of monsters out, do a couple more, do a couple of those puzzles again if they're not saved, to progress to the end of the dungeon to check. I'm not going to make you watch that a second time. Please check this game out. The link is in the description below. Download yourself a copy of this game free of charge, thanks to Deckard the Great for making this content available, giving Lufia fans something that they've been requesting, a good Super Famicom style sequel to Lufia 1 and 2. We've been asking for it. Deckard the Great delivered. It's been about 30 years now that we've waited for this. So, thank you to the creator. I'm going to go grab a coffee. I'm going to continue progressing. If we don't find anything in the cave, we're going to go through the teleporter shrine. And dare I say, I'm expecting, nay, I'm hoping for another batch of Red Hat's shenanigans. Until next time, friends, take care and peace.